Hello, today we're going to go over some of the classes you might want to consider picking up in AQWorlds if you're a new or returning player and your account doesn't really have that many great classes and you want some easy ones to pick up. So let's go over some easy classes you get in AQWorlds. Okay, jump right into it. First one is a seasonal. I'm going to go over the seasonal ones first because the seasonal ones are very easy to get because they are seasonal. So you have to be able to get them in a certain amount of time. So they make them easier for that, but they can still be good classes and they're easier to get. So you want to consider these. The power to cost ratio is pretty good on them. So first one is in the map Murder Moon, as a Star Wars themed May the 4th map, so it's only available during May as a seasonal thing. It's still in the game in July here, which is lucky for me recording this video, but it might be gone pretty soon if you're watching this when it's first uploaded. Otherwise you're gonna have to wait for May to come back. So in the shop here, you're gonna go here and Dark Lord. It requires very minimal merge items, only 100k gold, which is an indicator of how easy the rest of it is. When you usually look at the gold, how many vouchers they want. If they want a higher amount, it usually means the other stuff is gonna be hard to get as well. But yeah, you can see it's pretty easy to get, just a few merge items and the class is yours. Cool thing about this class is the 3 and 4 skill will both hit 4 targets, which is a little higher than normal, being 3. So pretty decent. Not like a class review or anything here. Go check one of those out on YouTube. I'm sure tons of people have uploaded videos on this class, but yeah, it's good class, easy to get, so consider picking that up. Next, very easy seasonal class. I have to show the wiki for this one because it is not Halloween yet. It will be soon after you're watching this video, so maybe put on the list of things to get. So for Halloween, they have a class called the Vampire Lord. Very easy to get. Probably takes like a couple hours at most to get this class. I farmed for it twice. I think I have 2 farmed versions of this and the paid for anyway. They nerfed this class a lot, but still solid for how easy it is to get. The Vampire Lord class is pretty cool. The 5 skill gives you a 500% haste buff, which speeds up all your attacks, and it's not doing as much damage as the Dark Lord per hit, but it hits a lot. It's only 3 targets, but yeah, decent. So if you're playing around October and not around May, then yeah, you might want to pick up this one instead of Dark Lord. But if you already have Dark Lord, I'd probably stick with Dark Lord over this personally, but hey, you know, maybe try them both out. Okay, so we went over some seasonal ones. Let's go over a non-seasonal class that you should pick up if you're new to the game and need an easy class to get. So this one is Shaman from the Arcane Grove. Do not mix it up with Evolved Shaman. Those are 2 very different classes, and you don't want the evolved one. There's no reason to ever use this class other than it looking cool, I guess. The normal Shaman, the good one, has been meta in the past for long periods of time. This was meta. This was a meta farming class in the game for like 5+ years, if not longer. Very long time. So still very good. And if you're early to the game, it only requires rank 10 in Arcane Grove. So just rank 10 reputation, very easy to do. And I think it's even easier now than it was back in the day because I'm pretty sure they added more quests and ways to get reputation in this map. So definitely worth a go. Shaman is great. Oh yeah, and if you're getting a class and ranking up, you don't need to rank 10 the class. You only need it up to rank 5 because it's an old class, and a lot of the old classes didn't have rank 10s, and a lot of the old classes that do have rank 10s now got them added later, like 10 years later. They never added one to this class because it doesn't need it. It's already really good enough. They've buffed it in the past as well, but yeah, it's good. If you're picking up this class, you might want to pick up the Mana Vamp enhancement as well. I'm using it without it here, but yeah, it's still a very good class. It's a very good class. So just mana issues a little bit. It runs out of mana very fast, especially if you're not auto attacking. And it's funny, it's an old class, so the weapon and weapon unique animations actually work on it, which they don't work on like 90% of classes in this game for some reason. But anyway, yeah, check out this class. It's not really a great showcase of it, but yeah, it's good, trust me. Well, good for how relatively easy it is to get. No one's really using this as a meta right now, but it's, yeah. Next one on the block is Lycan. This is from the map. It's named Lycan. You know it's gonna be a great situation when you got the map named the same as the class. So come here, talk to the pod guy here, and the class is in the shop, same as the last one, rank 10 reputation. Same as the Arcane Grove one, you see the Lycan reputation. Don't know how I don't have rank 10 Lycan, probably because I completely skipped this on this account. But yeah, if you're starting a new one, they actually buffed this class in 2019 as a single target class, and all the skills have range on them, which is very nice for a single target class. So very easy to get to, like in reputation, not that difficult. Even though I don't have it ranked 10, maybe I should do that and make a video on me using liking class. But yeah, so good one to consider. Very easy to get as well. Okay, next we're heading to the 4D pyramid map for the internal version of this class. This one's a classic. Got buffed in 2022, I think. So click on the map button, and then at the bottom here there's a rep shop button that will open up this, and you need rank 10 in this area. I'm noticing a pattern of the easy classes being reputation tied. You love that. They don't really release reputation based classes anymore these days. They make you get a whole shopping list of items, and yeah, but anyway, so you rank 10 this area, you get the internal version, and it was buffed. It was already a good class, or like a decent class before it was buffed. So I don't think I've tried it since it got buffed in 2022. I might have, but I don't remember trying it, so let's go give it a try. All the attacks in this one have infinite range and hit 6 targets, which is how many targets are in this room, so that is pretty convenient. Yeah, the damage is actually looking okay for what this is, all things considered. Yeah, not bad. Although these dummies are they dodging my attacks? They are. I'm missing quite a bit. So maybe the accuracy isn't so good, or whatever the hit rate modifier in this game is called. But yeah, for being a reputation class and getting buffed recently, this is all like base mage enhancements, by the way. Like nothing. I mean, it's level 100, so if you're like lower level, your damage will be lower, of course, but it's nothing fancy as far as enhancements go on this. I think I might have spiral carve on my weapon, but that's not really that hard to get at all. But yeah, so very cool. Animations are kind of laggy, doesn't look the best, but it's doing all right. And hitting 6 targets, so this will help you get XP very quickly if you're trying to level up, because more targets hit more XP. So yeah, not a bad choice. A more recent addition to the game is the Imperial Chunin class. This one only requires reputation in Akiba, so very easy to get. Just talk to this guy in the rep shop. Class will be right here. Just do the reputations around this area, and you can get this class very easily. It's a cool class. I wouldn't say you want to like prioritize this one over other classes, but for how easy it is to get, I really like it. It's got long range attacks. It'll slow enemies by 50%. This one reduces their chances to hit by 50% for 6 seconds. This one has a 50% chance to reduce the next hit of your enemy to 0 damage. Very cool. This one will hit 2 monsters with a stun for 2 seconds. Yeah, high damage and a stun for 2 seconds. So basically it just reduces the damage the enemy does to you and can stun and stuff. It's a pretty cool class and only requires a reputation, so very nice. All right, this one isn't as easy to get. You can see we're in battle off here. If you talk to Mir Drakif, there is a quest line. If you click on Lord of Order quest, I haven't done it because you can buy this class as well. Lord of Order, it's a meta endgame class, but the quests here are daily locked, so you're going to have to do quite a few days of dailies. So if you can do any of these quests, I'd recommend looking into them and getting them done quickly if you're playing the game and you're actively wanting to progress your account forward. Looking at the Lord of Order quests and doing them as you can, as you're gaining power and stuff on your class. Check these out. Try the quests. Give them an attempt at least, and just do them because you're gonna be locked out for days if you don't want to buy the class. Which the only way to buy it is, I think now, is through an item to donate, which is like $100. Which, you know, you probably just want to do these quests. So yeah, just look into those. Not an easy class to get like the rest of them in this video, but I thought I'd mention it here because it's probably useful information to have if you're starting out and you're trying to get your account into a better state where it has more gear and better damage and stuff. Yeah, the Lord of Order is like the best support class in the game, like period, full stop. So you want this class. So, and they're daily locked out. So yeah, take a look at this quest line. You're going to have to do some of the Dark Throne Hub stuff to get Lord of Order. So later on, you might want to look at the Arch Paladin class as well. This is in the Dark Throne Hub map. There are 2 paths to getting the Arch Paladin class. You either do current Paladin, so it's a member-only option. You have to go get the member-only Paladin class from the other map. What's that called? I can't think of the map, but there's a Paladin class that you can go get. It's basically free if you have membership. But if you don't have membership, you click on the Paladin Recruits route, and then you do the quest line here. Get you the Archpal class. It requires a lot of different quest lines to be complete and certain things. I think you might need to be level 70 to get the class as well. So it's not exactly on theme for this video, but I thought I'd mention here, tied to the Lord of Order thing. Arch Paladin is a good one to get, and once you have some of the other classes in this video, you might want to consider going for it. Additionally, upgrade packs. So if you spend $10 or more, you get a token. You can spend that on an upgrade pack. There's 2 classes that are available through the upgrade pack, so they're very cheap. You spend $10, you get the ACs or whatever you spent the money on. But on top of that, as a bonus, you also can choose a bonus pack, and there's a lot to choose from. 2 of them include classes, so these might be the ones to consider if you're buying anything in AQWorlds on your account at the very beginning. You have the Firelord Summoner. This gives you the Blazebinder class. It's functionally the exact same as Blazebinder, it just has a different name. I think it might also have different animations. I don't think it does. I think the other one does. So yeah, this is just Blazebinder. Blazebinder is it's not that easy of a class to get because you need Pyromancer dailies and stuff like that. It's fairly easy in the grand scheme of things, not these days, but yeah, just getting this for free. It's a solid class to get for free. It's a very good multi-target. You don't really see people using Blazebinder. Blazebinder was the meta class for quite a few years in the game, but you don't really see anyone using it now. It replaced Shaman in the meta for a little bit back then, but yeah, so you don't really see people using it all that often, but it's basically free if you're buying anything else, so you might want to consider that as multi-target. The other bonus pack you can get that has a class in it is the Infinity Titan. So like it says right here, $10 US or more. You open this up and you'll get the Infinity Titan class, which is functionally Stonecrusher. Stonecrusher is also a class that maybe I thought about putting on this list, but it requires a few reputations, so it takes a bit longer. It's still very viable. You can farm for Stonecrusher for free, and I recommend doing that. You can farm for Blazebinder for free, but I wouldn't recommend farming for Blazebinder for free. I would recommend farming for Stonecrusher for free if you want the Stonecrusher class, but if you don't want to do the farm and you have a bonus pack ready, Infinity Titan is an option to get. It's just Stonecrusher with leggier animations. They do kind of look cooler animation wise, but they're very light. It's some of the laggiest animations in the game on this class, so definitely turn off your animations if you're using this one, but it is an option. You also get some other stuff, like if you take the Titan thing, you get a house with the Titan thing, which is cool, and you know, some other cosmetics. I think this came around I think this came out around the time that they were doing the Marvel Thanos thing in those movies. That's why it's themed like that, if you're curious why that is how that is. But anyway, that's the video for the easy class to get. There's probably some other ones I missed, so leave that down in the comments if you think anything should be near. There's probably some seasonal ones I missed that should be here. I can't think of them though. Anyway though, that's what I would go for. Honestly, if it was me, I would go for Internal Inversionist very quickly if I start a new account right now, because I think that one's like really solid for getting your XP up. Like I get to minimum level to get Internal Inversionist, get that, use that to go into something like Lord of Order, Stonecrusher perhaps, and then into Archpal, and then probably like CIV or something else depending on if you have a group or not. VHL is definitely a good goal to get after that. Yeah, so that's how I'd progress personally, but you know, it's up to you what you want to do, and best of luck farming. I'll see you next one. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Peace.